Okay, here's how I think we do this. So one part that I didn't really consider is that we should have the XY centroid coordinates of these polygons as part of the table. So we're going to add two new fields, and we'll call one lat, and we'll give it data type double, and we'll add another, and we'll call it long, and we'll give it data type double, and then I'll save both of those. All right, and then we can go back to the table, and in lat, I'm going to right click at the top here. No, I'm not. Come on, right click. You can do it. Sometimes I have trouble with right click on this computer. I just had it a second ago. Let's make it a little bigger. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe there's not room to right click. There we go. Instead of calculate field, we're going to do calculate geometry. And in lat, we're going to put the y coordinate of the centroid. And in long, we're going to put the x coordinate of the centroid. I mean, I guess you could use center point as well. I have always used centroid. I don't really know how they are different. Okay. And for coordinate system, I think I would like these to be in truly latitude and longitude. So I'm going to use WGS84. So geographic coordinate system, world, and then WGS 1984 with no decorators. I think that's it right there. Okay. Okay. And it should fill these with coordinates. All right, excellent. There are 2,000 of these. Now, with polling stations null as the left-hand table, I'm going to join on Municipio with a table join. So let's right click on this, joins and relates, add join, and my join field is going to be that combined key, and the table I'm going to join it to is Municipio. I don't know why I can't say that right tonight. And that would also be the combined key. Keep all target features. Sure, we'll keep all target features. Validate join. Let's see how many we're going to get. Okay, this is the same. We're going to get 30,000 of them. And there will be repeat offenders. All right, so let's look at polling stations null. And look out to the right here. And there's a bunch of nulls, all right. But some of these picked up a latitude and longitude column. I'm going to pause because I am out of battery. Just give me a sec. Part 2. So where we left our fearless heroes, we had actually joined the table, but these were temporary because they are still a live join. But we did get lat long coordinates for all the centroids of a bunch of these polling stations that didn't have specific locations. So I'm going to export the join. I think I am if I can right click here. Very hard time with right click. Boy, I really have a hard time right clicking on this remote computer. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's try that again. There we go. All right, so data. And then instead of export features, I'm going to export the table. So I'm going to call this nulls joined table. And it's not going to go here with my allegedly spatial layers. It's going to go down in the bottom under standalone tables. There it is. And now I should be able to, on this, again, if I can right click, sometimes it helps to right click on something else and then come back here. Option click, control click, option click, nothing. Keep trying right click. Well, you know what? Let's see. I was going to say there's another way to get this done, but I'm not sure that there is. Oh, this is so frustrating. There we go, right click. All right, so we're going to display XY. We're going to use those coordinates that we just put in there. So long lat, and we'll use WGS84. And for now, I'll let it be XY table. No, I won't. Nulls joined feature class. Okay. Let's zoom down in here. Now you only see a handful of points, but each one of these is a stack of many points. So like, look at, if I click on one of those, I get a whole big long list of individuals that are stacked up here. Okay. That's the one-to-many nature of what we just did. Now, I should be able to spatial join and tell each of these districts how many points are stacked up at its centroid. So that's pretty easy. That's just spatial join. There we go. I want the municipios to know more about their null partners here. And I'm going to put the nulls here. And it's going to be one-to-one. But then we are going to count something that is unique. Oh boy, do I have any idea what is unique? Let's look in here. Unique per null. Attribute table. Did we ever copy that ID over here? These are all the same, all the same, all the same. Nothing is unique. Well, I guess the Ora Visita is. All right, we're going to copy the object ID over to get a unique field. So unique ID, long is fine, save, go back in here, go all the way over to unique ID. Come on. And copy the object ID over into it so that we have some number. If this doesn't work, we may have to turn it into an int. Let's see. Now in order to see, oh, very good, okay. All right, and so when I come in here, I'm going to go down to unique ID, which I hope shows up. It does not. Can we add one? No, that's not helpful. All right, let's launch this again. Spatial join. So to each municipal, we will attach these guys. I'm spatial joining it with the nulls, 1 to 1, and in the fields. Now let's see if unique ID shows up. There we go. And so we're just going to count how many IDs per municipio. All right. Let's look at that. Look at the join count. So these are just the nulls, okay? And I could, just using the nulls, change the symbology here to, you know, show you the join count, right? But that's just the nulls. So what you've got to think is, now how am I going to add on the non-nulls? So where are the non-nulls? Are these the non-nulls? Okay. I think what you're going to have to do is do a spatial join where this is the left-hand table and the good polling stations that were not nulls are the right-hand table. Get a second join count out of it and then add the two join counts together to have the total number of nulls and non-nulls. And I think that's going to work.